So I've been asked a lot in the last 24 hours or so what I think about Donald Trump choosing Mike Pence as his VP. Now, my personal opinion on Mike Pence as an individual, he seems like an okay guy. He seems like a good conservative, and I really don't have anything bad that I can say about him. But the problem is that I don't think he sways anybody who already said they weren't going to vote for Trump to come and vote for Trump. You see, Mike Pence is kind of irrelevant. If you're not from Indiana, chances are you haven't heard of him. And unfortunately, if you aren't from Indiana and you have heard of him, probably the only context you've heard his name used is in that he's anti-gay. You see, when he was governor of Indiana, he signed several bills into law that were quote-unquote anti-gay bills. And make no mistake about it, the Clinton campaign is jumping on this with everything they've got. They're pushing Mike Pence as the one guy you do not want in the White House because he's anti-gay. You see, it doesn't matter what you think about any legislation Mike Pence put through into law in Indiana. It doesn't matter whether you think it was anti-gay or whether you think it was just pro-religious freedom and pro-personal choice like a lot of conservatives do. The problem is that most of the country felt it was anti-gay, and the independents and the moderates, the people that Donald Trump needs to win this election, you see, they tend to lean pro-gay most of the time, and this becomes a problem. You see, right now, all Mike Pence is known for is being anti-gay. You see, Donald Trump already has the vast majority of the Republicans and the conservative vote locked up. Sure, he's lost a few just because he's Donald Trump, but for the most part, he has that side locked. So Mike Pence doesn't actually add anything just by being another conservative on the ticket. All he does is push moderates and independents and some left-leaners away from Donald Trump by being quote-unquote anti-gay. If Donald Trump was smart, he would have either gone with somebody who had no baggage and was so unknown that nobody could say anything bad about him, or he would have gone a different route and picked somebody who was more libertarian that would actually pull in some independent and moderate and maybe even some Bernie liberal votes, somebody like a Rand Paul. Or he could have just completely pandered and gone with somebody, Democrat or Republican, who was so middle of the road that they just appealed to everybody. Somebody like a John Kasich or even a Jim Webb. So Mike Pence does not help Trump at all. He doesn't add any value to the campaign in any way, shape, or form. All Mike Pence does is add more baggage to the already bloated overhead compartment that is the Trump campaign. Mike Pence only hurts Donald Trump's chances at becoming president. And as somebody who cares about my rights and my liberties and my freedoms, I fear that choosing Mike Pence as VP is just another step down the path that leads to us getting Hillary Clinton as President of the United States.